As Vice President Kamala Harris heads to Milwaukee for her very first campaign stop as the presumptive Democratic nominee for president, the race is on for both sides to define her. Republicans painting her as an out-of-touch California liberal and border czar responsible for the crisis at the southern border. Now, Democrats, meanwhile, are lauding her work as a prosecutor, framing the race as an experienced prosecutor versus a convicted felon. NewsNation senior national correspondent Laura Engel joining us live from New York. And Laura, these next few days are crucial.
Yeah, these next few days and hours, Natasha, that's what everyone's saying. Political insiders say the time is now for both sides to get their message on Harris front and center to the American people. And so far, both former President Trump and Vice President Harris have come out swinging. We could expect that, right? Just this morning, both Trump and Harris put out social media posts to attack the other, while their supporters are also making it clear they are ready for a fight, working to get that right messaging out quickly before November. Vice President Kamala Harris just posted on X this morning, writing, "Before I became vice president and before I was elected a U.S. senator, I was the Attorney General of California. Before that, I was a prosecutor who took on predators, fraudsters, and cheaters. So I know Donald Trump's type. In this campaign, I will put my record against his." Meanwhile, Axios is reporting the National Republican Senatorial Committee is urging its candidates in a memo to hit Vice President Kamala Harris for being what they call too liberal and saying that she is at fault for the border crisis and is weird. Trump taking to his Truth Social, saying that Harris, quote, destroys everything she touches, saying, "Lion Kamala Harris, the Biden-appointed border czar who never visited the border and whose incompetence gave us the worst and most dangerous border anywhere in the world, has absolutely terrible poll numbers against a fine and brilliant young man named Donald J. Trump, exclamation mark. Be careful what you wish for, Democrats, question marks, MAGA 2024. So the White House has rejected the border czar title for Harris, arguing that her focus as vice president was on long-term fixes as Democrats work to portray the race, as you said, as prosecutor versus convicted felon. An author I spoke with today says it's easy to look around all of us and feel disillusioned and frustrated by the division, the rank or the hostility that defines a lot of American public life right now. Take a listen.
There was a time when the Obamas said, they go low, we go high. And then that kind of flew out the window. And then the ethos became, they go low, we go lower. And it does feel like a race to the bottom. Who can be more vicious? That seems to be the ethos that is rewarded. That's kind of a timeless question in democracies across history, but also in regimes across history and culture too. Like, what is more important? Is it the virtue and dignity of a citizenry, or is it the duty of to support noble leaders, or is it the duty of a leader to act nobly and to influence? Like, who influences who? Is it the citizen that influences the leader and rewards the leader, or is it the leader that rewards the citizen?
And Natasha, we know this is only going to get more intense when the former president gets on Truth Social. He just doesn't stop the attacks. In fact, in the last hour, he has criticized Biden and Harris 5 times each. So we've got more to go just today, Natasha.
And a new nickname. It was Laughin' Kamala Harris before, and now Lion Kamala Harris, it seems, from former President Trump. Laura Engel live in New York with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.